Sometimes you gotta take a L to win big. Sometimes you gotta take a L to win big. Pardon the snoring. If y'all hear the snoring, that's my son. He in his car seat snoring. But like I said, man, sometimes you gotta take a L for the big win. I'm over here listening. Drake just dropped the album with PartyNextDoor, and honestly, it's a vibe. I feel like we got the old Take Care Drake back a little bit with some of the songs. It's definitely a vibe on Valentine's Day, and this just goes to show that, you know, sometimes you gotta take a L to get back to your roots, to get back to what you know that works. Not to say what Drake doesn't do don't work. It always works. But I think he's just taking his time to really go back to his roots and go back to what makes him Drake. And I can honestly say I appreciate this album that he got with PartyNextDoor. It's definitely a vibe. Like, it's definitely it. Like, his range is crazy. He's speaking Spanish on it. You know, he really showing his talents, his vocals. So it's like, yeah, all this noise about the Super Bowl, Kendrick and all that, but you know, when the MVP, when a Hall of Famer enters the room, a Hall of Famer is in the room, and Drake is a Hall of Famer, Kendrick is a Hall of Famer too, you know what I mean? They can't take nothing from each other when it comes to that. But I say that to say this, man, his body of work it never misses. And you got to get back to your grind. You got to get back to what you know works. You know, whatever you going through personally, or however you want to grow, you know, sometimes it's like, if you got the formula, you know, you don't need to deviate from the formula if it's working. You could perfect it, you could make it better, but you ain't got to deviate from the formula that's working for you. Work on them strengths. Perfect your weaknesses, yeah, but your strengths are your strengths. Your strengths are there. Your strengths are what make you unique at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And don't let nobody tell you different. There's so many different. It's like, I'm not a basketball person, right? But LeBron and Steph Curry are both great basketball players from what I know, right? But if we was only judging basketball off 3 points, like who could make the most 3 points, obviously Steph Curry would be the best player in the world. You know what I mean? So there's many different angles, avenues you can go, and sometimes you gotta sit down, reflect, reset, and then just figure out, man, what works best for you, man. Cause I'm gonna be honest, I don't take Drake as a beef type rapper, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like he be throwing strays, people be throwing strays at him, but he's not a beef type rapper, you know what I mean? Like, all that extra stuff, man, he don't even need that, to be honest with you, because he make dope music. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta go away to make a comeback, and that's exactly what he doing. He going away for a little bit, and then he gonna make a comeback as if he never left, as if he never left. And then you also need to sit back and evaluate, you know, when you take these L's, sit back and evaluate, man, who's really in your corner, right? Who's really there for you at the end of the day? Like, who's there to make sure you straight? Who's checking in on you? You know, because that says a lot, man. That says a lot, especially when you take an L publicly. You know what I mean? Like, I know there's people who take L's in silence and then nobody know. You know what I mean? Nobody know if they taking an L. You can't tell if somebody up or down. But sometimes you know, or you know, you probably know somebody for something, like probably going out. You always see somebody going out, or you always see them on social media. And then when you don't see them as often, they might be going through something. And it's always good to like check in on the people that you care about, or you fuck with, you know what I mean? But when you taking them L's, man, whether it's in silence or publicly, man, pay attention to the people that's there for you, that's checking in on you, that's like, I wonder what so and so is doing. I wonder where she been, or where he got going on lately. So like I said, man, sometimes that big win is coming. That big win is coming. That big win gonna come. It's just gonna come with a few L's, man. It's gonna come away. It's gonna come with a few L's, man. So that's that talk, man. Shout out to Drake and PartyNextDoor for this amazing body of work, man, that we vibing to on Valentine's Day. And I hope y'all feeling good, man. Today's a good day, a day to feel good. The sun is shining, although it's cold. The sun is shining, and I hope y'all feeling good, man. Let's get into it, man. Fill this day with nothing but love. Peace out.